Hey guys, Winchurcher here, back again with another Fortnite Save the World video. And today what we're going to be talking about is some upcoming changes and, well, little updates that have been leaked in the game files and also by Epic themselves. Now, we're going to be talking about a few things here which has been speculation for the last week, mainly linking over to Battle Royale, but as well Save the World, and there's a few things I'd like to go over here with you guys today, so I will go ahead and just tell you everything and lay it all off my chest. Obviously guys, if you haven't got the Ralph's Revenge, make sure you guys go ahead and cop that weapon if you obviously want to collect it. If you're wondering if it's whether a good weapon or a bad weapon, it's not the best weapon in the world, and it won't really carry you so far when you're in Twine, and it doesn't have a very good performance, so I don't recommend it unless you're just collecting the weapon and trying to sort out your collection book or something like that. But I want to go over some things with you guys. There's a few things I would like to talk about with you this evening. First of all being the fact that you can now get multiple weapons of the weekly items in the event store, and how this manages to come through. I mean, a lot of you guys may have been following the channel and you guys may already know I did not have a frostbite before it even came out in the item store, but I now in fact have two of them. I have one here and I have one down here, pretty much looking like I have been legitimate for an entire year. I can be falsely claimed that I have been playing since last year, and could be evidence towards other people to prove a point of some other facts. This is false, guys. You could only receive two if you did the multiple glitch, but you could not receive a third one unless you obviously had one from last year. So if you had 3 frostbites, you would be more legitimate than someone with 2 as of this moment in time. And how this occurred, guys, is before update day last week, when they released version 7.01, releasing some new changes to Battle Royale and Save the World, obviously the new game modes and things like that, and the new Infinity Blade and whatever else, we actually ended up in Save the World getting a refresh. And what that means, guys, is if you bought the item between midnight and 7 AM in the morning, so literally within the first 7 hours of it being released, when the update dropped, they reset the item shop, so they refreshed the purchase token for the frostbite, meaning that you guys could literally go ahead and purchase a frostbite at the beginning before the update and as soon as the update dropped. Similar things happened with me with the Hydra, guys. I ended up having 2 or 3 Hydras because of this glitch, and this was back 2 seasons ago when the Hydra was in the event store. The entire season for Battle Royale, in Save the World, it was there the entire 70 something days. I believe they dropped it 2 weeks after, so it was actually in there for about a month at very cheap. And what happened was I bought the Hydra as soon as the event store refreshed. As soon as they added it in, I bought it, okay? And then I went ahead and did a challenge the Horde. I then came back out of challenge the Horde, and it said currently not available. So what I did is I reset my PS4, I went back into the game, loaded it back up, and it was in there again with another purchase on it, only it said none available. So I literally pretty much spammed the box button until Kingdom comes, and then it gave me the schematic, not charging me any gold whatsoever. So that was interesting on that one. I mean, I ended up getting a Hydra for free, and then I did end up buying another one at some other point, and obviously now you can get them out of llamas, so it's not really as rare anymore. But yeah, there's some really weird stuff been going on with Save the World, glitches and duplicating schematics and stuff like that, but that's pretty much all I want to be talking about on that side of it. Obviously, if you did want multiple schematics of event items, that was pretty much the only way possible to do it. Only pretty much no situations. I believe the Hydra one was patched, but the frostbite glitch is kind of available if any of you guys actually went ahead and took part in that. I'll go ahead and just see what you guys have to say. Hey Derpy, thank you for joining the stream, buddy. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. But yeah, that's pretty much it with the multiple schematic glitch. So that's how I ended up getting 2 frostbites. But now I want to talk about some new upcoming changes in Fortnite available to all your anyone who's playing Save the World will be able to get the new weapon set as well as the old weapon set. So what they are re-releasing is the snowball launcher, possibly in the item shop quest line, and also the vacuum tube weapons, followed by the medieval weapon. We're getting an old previous schematic kind of lineup, and also we're getting a new schematic lineup, a new range of weapons, which are the medieval weapons. Which are supposed to be pretty good, and the new heroes, they are just reskins of previous heroes, just being brought in for the new reskin, well, the re-ability kind of function that they are bringing into the game. They're going to allow players to be able to switch abilities and shift them over and stuff like that. So that's pretty interesting to see, I guess, that Epic's actually taking some time out to give us different skins like a Battle Royale, but with the same abilities as other heroes, but also being able to shift over abilities and heroes onto other skins. So you could have a Skull Trooper dashed out to be loaded as a heavy base Kyle if you had heavy base Kyle, and that's pretty interesting. Obviously, if you guys would like to go ahead and get a heavy base Kyle on a different skin. So I know some people may not like the look of, like, or someone must love the look of a certain hero, but they're absolute trash compared to, let's say, the hero that actually has the good abilities. A machinist. Machinists don't look the best constructors in the game, but what if you went ahead and gave the abilities to, let's say, your Skull Trooper? So you have a Skull Trooper that has the abilities of a machinist. That'd be really interesting. We've got a few more things to talk about here. We've got some different changes and also weapon lineups. It's been in the speculation for mythic rarity weapons, and I have watched a couple YouTubers on their point of view on mythic weapons, and I cannot agree with them more, and I'll roughly go over with what they've said. They've said that mythic weapons should not be available in the weekly item store or the event store, because the rarity mythic should mean the word grind. Now, what does that mean, guys? Well, guys, what that means is that the mythic rarity is supposed to be the peak performance. It's supposed to be the best of the best in the game, and there are a lot of mythics in this game, survivors and heroes, and a lot of those, pretty much all of those mythics, do not feel like they are better than a legendary. I still feel like a legendary Urban Assault Skull Trooper or an Urban Assault Headhunter is so much better than, let's say, my mythic Carbide. Okay, the abilities need to be better for the mythics, okay? And they need to be harder to obtain. Now, with the Carbide, he was a quest hero. You had to go ahead and grind out Blockbuster event to go ahead and retrieve that hero, but he does not deserve mythic status. He should be legendary, and same with a lot of heroes like Raven and other things like that. They have the same abilities as multiple heroes, and it is really weird. Hi Derpy, thank you, man, for joining the stream. Not too sure what EGG means, buddy, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and just talk about it. So with the mythic weapon set that a lot of people have been talking about, because of the fact that Epic released the Infinity Blade into Battle Royale and removed it within a couple days. Oh, he's put an egg. Okay. So with that, what they should be doing for Save the World is, for mythic weapons, they should be drops from bosses. And what do you mean by that? Epic mini bosses or big bosses. Like at the end of Canny Valley, we now have big bosses, which is a lineup for more boss fights to come in the game. With these boss fights, they should have, like, let's say a 0.5% chance. Say the Storm King, he went ahead and dropped the Infinity Blade. That mythic weapon should have the best possible perks and the best possible loadout possible for any weapon in the game. It should be the best melee weapon in the game. The mythic rarity means to be the best, okay? It is the best. There's a lot of legendaries. Look at the screen right now for the weekly item shop. The majority of the game now is legendary. You do not barely ever see anyone ever using anything other than purple or legendary, and mainly legendary or mythic. That is all you ever see in the game now, guys. Other rarities mean nothing. So to have a mythic weapon would just basically to, like, put the cream on the crop, or whatever you'd like to say. It is like the cherry on the cake. It is the best. It is to top everything off. You think that all of your weapons are amazing, and you get a mythic sword like the Infinity Blade in Save the World. it's going to be amazing. It's possibly going to have unique perks. It's possibly going to be like the best sword in the entire game, but there's going to be limits to it, and that is what I want to talk about here. You may go ahead and retrieve, let's say, a mythic weapon, and obviously I can only use the Infinity Blade as reference right now because that is the only evidence we've had of Epic introducing a mythic weapon to the whole of Fortnite, and that was obviously placed into Battle Royale, annoying a lot of us on Save the World. But if they did drop this sword into the game, they should make it a quest item. Maybe Twine Peaks at the end, you retrieve this weapon. Maybe after the boss fight in Canny Valley, you retrieve this weapon. Mythic guns, mythic swords, mythic, like, let's say, heroes, or maybe if they introduce armor sets or things like that to the game to increase the grind. This game is far too easy nowadays for players to get what they want and get to where they want to be. You could sit in a game AFK to get the currency just to buy the weapons in the item store. You don't have to actually grind for these weapons. You can just go into a game, leave your control AFK or your keyboard and mouse or your whatever you're playing on, and you could just come back 20 minutes later and the mission will be complete, claim your rewards and log off. You don't actually have to play Save the World anymore to get these items. Yes, of course you can't go on multiple accounts at once and do both Battle Royale and Save the World at the same time, but you can actually just AFK grind a lot of these weapons and stuff and things in the item shop without actually playing the game. And that annoys a lot of players, and it annoys me as well, going into public games in power level 100 missions with two or even sometimes the entire lobby sat there AFK. I'm forced to leave and search for a new lobby because I am not going to be carrying through very high leveled players for a mission that you need high level players to accomplish. It is very ridiculous in the terms of the fact that they don't actually carry their own weight anymore because they just get bored. Yes, I admit I get bored of playing Save the World and Fortnite in general, but I still keep on the grind. I still would never go ahead and like abuse the game in that sense. I like to grind out for these stuff. Obviously back in Stonewood it was different when I had nothing, but now that I'm in Twine, the grind is still as big as ever because I need that legendary perk up. I need to get some materials and resources to level myself up further, to get myself to the best I can. It's a lot different than, let's say, for example, just a stone. Well, it's not really as different as a Stonewood player going AFK, but it's just, you know, it's just the fact that they shouldn't really be able to AFK, and that is a problem we have been faced with for a long time by Epic now. They haven't really addressed this issue, and it's still really getting to me as much as it did at the beginning of when I started Save the World back in Season 3 or 4. But I really just hope that Epic, someone out there, has noticed this video, and I really hope that you do something about these AFKs. Anyway, that's all I'm going to be talking about, that side of it. Let's talk about a few more things coming towards Save the World. We are receiving a new Christmas map. We are receiving the Snowball Launcher. Now guys, the Snowball Launcher is a very, very useful launcher. It has the highest durability for a launcher in the entire database for Save the World. It has an insane amount of durability. I don't know the numbers, I can't crunch them for you guys, but it has an insane amount for a launcher. 6 bullets in a clip like any other launcher. But yeah, and it does an insane amount of damage. It is also water elemented, so you cannot change that roll on there. For all of you guys who already have the launcher, I recommend you guys go ahead and get a second one to roll the weapon differently, so you can guys see which one is better, and obviously give us reviews and personal opinions and our insights on what you guys think is better for the Snowball Launcher. I know a lot of players like crit builds on the Snowball Launcher because of its high durability and fast fire rate. They are hitting a lot of damage in random shots, so I do enjoy to see different rolls and builds for the launchers. Alright, so moving on, we've got a little things more coming through, obviously with the medieval weapons set, and obviously the mythic weapons, and the new element, the storm element. Now, heroes or reskins, already covered this, but we're receiving some Battle Royale skins in Save the World as reskins, so that'd be really nice to see. The medieval weapons set is supposed to be a very strong weapon set within Save the World. It's supposed to be like handcrafted weapons that have been blessed by like some sort of weird thing, I guess, because, you know, medieval and something else. But then also we've now going to be getting maybe possibly a new element, being the storm element, which is going to be driven towards increased damage against bosses, which is a really awesome concept. I thank Demon Joe France for making this concept. I can't thank you enough, buddy. It's a really awesome concept to have different elements in the game, and I would like to see different elements in the game, like the galaxy element and also the storm element. It's supposed to have increased damage against like bosses and stuff to make it easier to farm him and other things like that. But like with the galaxy element, which is only tied really to a certain hero as an ability, it is a really cool looking element that does increase damage on the first fired shot. Maybe they could make that an actual element, being the fact that every first fired shot does increase damage or explosive damage. You know, they could do something like that. They could make the weapons stronger, they can make the weapons more unique and other things like that, allowing players to fully customize their weapons, which leads me on to my next query. Weapon skins. Guys, we've received weapon skins in Battle Royale, but where is our content in Save the World? Back in Season 4 to 5, Epic has stated that they were going to release emotes for players in Save the World. That has still not come through. 2-3 seasons later, they have still not delivered what they have said that they were going to be giving us, guys. I can't brag about this enough, but I have a lot of weapons in Save the World that I would love to see in Battle Royale with the weapon camos, like the Gravedigger. I would love that camo on my assault rifle in Battle Royale. Obviously it wouldn't really work because it covers all assault rifles, and looking at a Scar with the Gravedigger wrap on it would look a bit weird. But guys, I really want these weapon skins in Battle Royale, or even transferring Battle Royale skins into Save the World to give us some more availability and customization when it comes to crafting our weapons. Don't you think it would be cool, guys, if someone requested to craft one of your weapons for them, and when you crafted it for them, it had your name plated on the side of that weapon? I know it's not really, I mean, you could have a custom skin for, let's say, your Siegebreaker or something, so when you give it to your friend, not only does it look cool, but it also has your custom skin on that weapon. Customization options for your skins. I think that would be a really cool idea, or maybe you can unlock skins by the item shop or something else. But wouldn't you guys like this skin in Battle Royale? I know pretty much every single Save the World player has thought about it and would like this skin on their firing effects. Are something you guys should look into as well, Epic. If you guys are paying attention, you guys should go ahead and think about doing just that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the weapon skins and stuff, but we do need more customizational options, as well as also our we're also going to be needing our new elements and other things like that. But I do want the emotes in Save the World as well, and I know a lot of people would like emotes in Save the World. It's a really big pain in the ass not having these emotes in Save the World. I really wish we could get some emotes in Save the World. Like, it is really annoying not having these bonus emotes in Save the World. Only having Ride the Pony and the default dance is kind of boring, but I really hope that someone out there pays attention to this video and adds these items into the game. Only the true developers and the true loyal fans of Save the World know what's coming to the game, as they were invited to Epic HQ. So if you guys out there are watching this, I know some big YouTubers do end up watching my videos. I really hope you guys actually can take on board with what I'm saying, and I hope you guys understand with what I'm going on about. But guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I can't thank you enough, guys, for watching my streams and obviously tuning in with the channel and having a look at what I have to say. That's all I got really for Save the World now, guys. There isn't really much else to it. Obviously my PSN Epic Games is at the bottom if any of you guys would like to add me up. My PayPal is down there as well. If any of you guys would like to support the channel, I would really appreciate it, guys. It really helps me out. And also, not only that, but I will be doing more giveaways and other things like that to come. Only the fact is, no one ever really responds to the channel, so it's really quite difficult for me to go ahead and to get through with these giveaways. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, guys. Obviously, I was doing a giveaway for the Halloween weapons back then, but no one really responded to that video, so that's now been cancelled. If any of you guys are interested in any more giveaways, please let me know in the comment section. Please donate, guys, if you guys do enjoy the videos and everything else. But yes, I can't thank you guys enough. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe, turn on them post notifications to tune into my streams every few days. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.